Hi guys, welcome back to Orwell. Where we last left off, we didn't find the guy or girl who blew up the Freedom Center. So, it was a red herring. Let us begin. Our adventure in Orwell, and ensuring the nation's people by watching everybody's move. 2 dead after second explosion while Cassandra Watergate was in prison. So, two dead after second explosion. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. Hold on. Summary, Day 1. Based on the data you submitted, we've learned the following things. Cassandra Wright. She has been criminally charged with the injury of a police officer at a protest at the Freedom Plaza. She is an artist. The formal criminal case was closed due to lack of evidence. She is in a relationship with her lawyer, JOSEF Langley. She seems to have undergone a radical change after she joined the activist group Thought. Collected data shows potential dangerous personality. More thorough investigation by law enforcement is suggested. JULIET KERRINGTON claimed that Cassandra defended her by injuring the police officer. An arrest has been made. Next day. Episode 2, a place where there is no darkness. Welcome back. I hope you don't mind if we get started right away. We have tons of work ahead of us. I met with my superiors and they wish to continue with the test case. They believe in the capital of Orwell to handle this. Oh, and of course, you. My superiors agree with me based on the information you've already extracted. The activist group known as Thought is worth investigating. It seems that GOLDFELS is an important member of Thought, so we now have clearance to consider them as a targeted person. Now that GOLDFELS is a targeted person, there may be new data chunks available in documents you've already accessed. Don't forget to go back and recheck your sources. The letter, we are right, it seems. Immigrated. An immigrant, The Thought and activist group with the same name as this blog. GOLDFELS is the one who created the blog. Perhaps he founded or even was the leader of the activist group. Thought must change direction. I thoroughly believe we are able to capture minds if only we could gather attention on thoughts as a group and what we stand for. It seems my ambition was once again too much. After 1.5 years recruiting 2 of my students and arranging 3 demonstrations like the one held at Freedom Plaza, I feel obligated to ask myself where we stand. Have we reached our goal? What has been sacrificed along the way? In short, are we truly to the intentional goal that formed the group? Frankly and sadly, the answer to the latter is a resounding no. Let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred towards those we thought to do us wrong. Thoughts are free, but that does in no way mean that they can attack and do whatever they wish. Instead, blaming others, I now see my high aims might well have caused for all the events of the past months. More than anyone else of Thought, I feel responsible. As a consequence, I will halt my active engagement in this group. I firmly believe it shall be for the better of everyone involved, especially my students from Stilgen. Please reconsider. What now? Stilgen? The same Stilgen where a bomb just exploded? You know what I think about coincidences. I won't repeat it. Please reconsider. Guy hurt there was only a gosh dang cop. They had it coming for so long. It was a mess, I know. All the way back to the thing I messed up organizing, but hell, look at the bright side. We made the news. This is what we wanted, what you wanted. Whatever active engagement means, still an interesting fact. 3 demonstrations. More interesting might be the 2 students that seem to be involved. So far, the evidence suggests that Goldfellow was a prominent lecturer at Stilligan, and some of his students involved in thought. Did he, recruit them for his cause? He needed to identify those students, see who else is involved in the group. Concerned one looks highly suspicious. The trouble pass. We will have to get to the bottom of this. Hey, you. I'm sorry about last night. I really should have come over. It's just that this client is massively influential and could bring a whole lot of exposure to the office. I've been trying to get the meeting for months and it went rather well. So here's hoping. God, I'm such a stupid old man who just talks about his job too much. I'm sorry. It's just such a big part of my life. Hello? Are you still upset? Cassie, can you at least answer me? If you don't, I'll start to worry. You know what I'm like. She's in jail. Excuse the fuck out of her. First suspect in connection with assaults arrested. Policeman Jim Cuffman informed the press about the investigation a couple of minutes ago. Button Police Department reported that an arrest in connection with the recent bombing of the Capitol was made. A young woman has been brought into custody thanks to the investigation efforts of a special task force. Police spokesman Cuffman said how the woman is related to the bombing attack. Cuffman did not cover. However, it is rumored that the suspect is well known to the authorities in another incident. At sometimes knowledge, silence, wisdom. At sometimes all remain silence. Bombing assault on Stilligan campus closed down until further notice. Yesterday evening, an explosive device went off in Stilligan campus, killing a Stilligan student as well as a lecturer. Several other individuals have been severely injured. The authorities are investigating. This is an unspeakable tragedy, Stilligan President Hopkins said during the press conference and took place this morning. In the light of recent events, it is impossible to maintain daily routine. This is why I've decided to suspend all educational services of Stilligan University until further notice. Therefore, Stilligan campus will remain closed at least for the rest of this week, with no educational courses or events to take place. Best public dining hall in the nation's best competition. Courses. But this course is unavailable due to a representative having retired. Previously, Professor Goldfellows had held a position as a journalist at Der Reporter, one of the most renowned German daily newspapers, and was also a chairman of the Global Media Ethics Congress. In his work as a professor, Goldfellows never related to emphasize the importance of privacy over public interest. Member of an ethical congress, just the average run-of-the-mill terrorist trait. The thoughts are free, a modern time declaration of independence towards the mass surveillance. Well, what do you say to that? He literally wrote the book. Abraham it is. Well done. Did you notice the bombing locations seem to be closely connected to thought members? There could be a pattern emerging. Thoughts has held 3 demonstrations, yet there have only been 2 bombings, which might imply, well, it's definitely a shot in the dark, but we absolutely need to do everything we can to prevent another attack. Take a look at the past, each member with thought, find out the locations of all the demos they held. That might yield a hint. Whoa, that's a whole lot of information about this GOLDFELS, yet only one other page could be indexed. Very strange indeed. I think the next course of action should be to look for people of thought group, like the students you mentioned. JOSEF Langley is in on this too. We've seen this name before, haven't we? She's a friend of Miss Watergate. Now it also appears that she's a student of Abraham GOLDFELS. I think we have enough to warrant a report. Give me a few minutes. Alright, we have authorized investigation on Mrs. KERRINGTON. Harrison O'Daniel. Yes, we've seen that name connected to Miss Watergate. I'll report this right away. We've been authorized to consider Harrison O'Daniel a targeted person now that there's some more work for you. Congratulations. Harrison and Juliet, those must be members of Abraham GOLDFELS students within thought. Well done. she's her best friend. Torture. Is that correct? What? Whoa. This is only underlines her assessment as a potentially dangerous from yesterday. It's not real torture. Oh my gosh, people take things way too seriously. Miss Watergate and now her. Is there some sort of brainwashing going around? Harris O'Daniel, that's another one I have to look into. Welcome. Risen technology shaping the world. Good work. Listener will also track incoming and outgoing phone calls of numbers you have added. Welcome to Rosentech. This is PR Assistant Juliet KERRINGTON speaking. How may I be of service? Hello, Juliet KERRINGTON. This is Esther. You sound so official at work. Oh, hi, Mom. Is this important? You know I can't take personal phone calls while I'm at work. I just want to check on you and make sure you are home for dinner tonight. Actually, I'm heading out with some friends of mine from work. Some time for Boston clubbing. Now to find her parents' address. Yeah, she does actively dislike going out. People are truly creatures of habit. Maybe she really does want to go out, but it seems a little odd. What is she really doing? Honey, please don't. On the news, they said it would be advisable to avoid public places. They expect another bombing. Mom, I get that you're worried, but I can't just sit at home with you every night of the week. That's exactly what those terrorists want us to do. Avoid public life. We can't give up our freedom like that. Honey, please, you won't have much freedom left if you're dead. Mom, I won't die. How can you be so sure about that? I couldn't just as easily be hit by a car on my way home for your lovely dinner. Don't say that. Just think, this ridiculous group has gotten you into nothing but trouble. What were they called? Alright, sheesh, Mom. I'm going to think about it, okay? Thank you, honey. Mom, I'm sorry, but I really have to go now. If you want Victor Rosen to personally fire me. I have to go. Sorry. Love you. Bye. What does that even mean? Do we have something hidden then, Mr. O'Daniel? I feel sorry for the girl. It's clear she's been attacked and just panicked. Now they'll have her ask for this. We didn't just start the fire. Fascists turned this into a nightmare. People didn't do shit. The protests was peaceful till they showed up. They stormed the crowd and provoked what happened. Huh? Have you been suffering from a bad case of self-censored lately, or what's happening to your timeline? Our two student members of thought are a couple. Very interesting. Mike, why don't you go and ask Juliet out anyway, huh? No need for hiding anything. I can provide a nose correction just for you to make you look just as awesome. What, you want that? Then fuck off. Then off you fuck. Harry, calm down a bit, will you? I don't think Mike meant to be flirty. Mike, sorry, Harry went a bit over the top there. I never thought I was gonna write this one day. First day at Stallingen. Feels so elite, it makes me want to comb my hair. Any survival tips? My most valuable social network associates. You at Stallingen? Lose a bet? Nice joke, Harry. You're a bit early for April Fools, you know. Why can't I go to attend the university like a decent human being without raising eyebrows everywhere, huh? Yeah. It's a guest in a lecture of a friend. You got me. But still, shit just got real. Hello. Cass, what happened yesterday? This is Joseph on Cassandra's account. Oh, sorry. Hi, Joseph. Didn't know you had access to Cassie's account. Nice to finally talk to you. You too, Juliet. Have you seen Cassandra since yesterday evening? Heard from her at all? I spoke to her last. Not too uncommon in a relationship, is it? Yeah, in my relationship it is. We don't do that. I spoke to her last night via chat. She seemed quite upset about the whole Freedom Plaza thing and something else she wouldn't talk about. Then there was someone at her door and she went to answer it and never came back. I assumed it was you. We were supposed to meet for dinner, but I had an unexpected meeting with a client. She wasn't exactly happy about the change of plans. She quit the chat and that was it. I haven't heard from her since. In that case, I think she's probably at home stewing away. Well, I just tried that, but she didn't give me the key to her flat 2 months ago. But no Cassie. Also, her PC is still on. I guess calling her didn't work either. I tried, no answer. Damn, I hate myself right now. Did you set the number to private? Otherwise, she probably is just avoiding you. Private is my default setting. After all, I am a lawyer. What the? So if Mr. Langley is using her account, you should have filtered that data chunk out. Oh. Whoops. Haha, Cassie told me you were funny. I think you shouldn't worry too much. It's probably nothing. When Cassie's mad, she usually ghosts and wanders around the city. She'll be back in no time. Yeah, does get a bit fiery at times. We had an argument once and, well, guess what happened? See, this is why I wanted to talk to you. I feel like sometimes you know her better than I do and I'm her gosh dang boyfriend. Oh, doubt that somehow. I mean, the two were in this Slack group together, right? You both went to the Freedom Plaza protest, so I thought maybe you'd know other places that were important to her for the two of you, where she could be at. Joseph, I'm sorry, from Freedom Plaza was organized by Thought, yeah, but Harrison did all the planning for it. I don't know much else, so... Oh, I see. I wish I could help, but I honestly don't have a clue. Plan process that went completely awry doesn't sound like very good planning to me. Or maybe it didn't go awry at all. Maybe it went down exactly as he had in mind. So the Freedom Plaza demonstration was one of the Thoughts protests, not immensely surprising. Went down 2 more protest locations to go. Oh, I see. I wish I could help, but I honestly don't have a clue. Well, thank you anyway, Juliet. Don't mention it. I'll talk to you when she turns up if I get an idea. Harrison, it's me. Well, look who it is. I knew this moment would come one day, but you caught me by surprise. Harrison? Shh, Juliet, ever since we first made out in the clear night on this delicate green field, I knew it was just me. I know you never really meant to. Will you please spare me from the juvenile bullshit? Haha, I believed it at first, but it really is you. Okay. It's all again, the university seems to play a major role in the members of Thought. To what do I owe the pleasure of your beautiful voice? You must be right. So what is it? So this is why you did it? To make me call you back again? What the heck are you talking about? Oh, come on, don't play dumb. Great embass. Administrator, I'm talking about the Thought page you so generously volunteered to maintain. What? Give me a second. What the fuck is this shit? You messing around with me, Jules? Are you seriously trying to say that wasn't your doing? Why would I fucking want to disgrace Thought? Maybe because the same reason you bailed out of Thought all of a sudden? Thought didn't do shit anymore since Abe disappeared, but turning around that way made damn fine excuse for you to bail on the 2 of us, huh? Oh, is that so? We need to keep observing him, though. Except Cassandra's. Abe archives the first ones because he didn't even want us to know. First the timeline, now the Thought blog. You have a lot to hide, Mr. O'Daniel. None of us could ever access them. I merely did the same with the rest because that would also be in Abe's interest, and Cass wanted to show her article around. Oh please, I know you deleted all your rebellious posts to secure your cozy job writing that ridiculous opinion column for the TNB. This gets confused by the minute. Why do you hide something on a group's blog from its own members? An agenda, perhaps? You know, it's funny you dare to speak disgrace when Rosen is the government's personal bitch because you didn't know. Almost makes you the same in my book. Hey, I read this one quite regularly. I was not aware it was our guy. The TNB probably didn't know either. So you really don't know anything about the hack then? I don't have a frickin' clue. I can revert the changes? You bet. I'll even hunt down the son of a bitch. Just revert it, okay? I don't care who did it. I just can't stand our memories being toyed around with. Okay, we'll be done in no time, ma'am. Never could say no to you. If only. Anyways, thank you. Oracle. That was strange indeed. And with the bombings now? Wait, what the actual? The moment you open this doc, malice code injected was detected in Orwell. We've had 47 attack warnings and still continuing. What the hell is this site? We are tracking you, the targets. We are tracking you, are ashamed of in your fine-tuned playlist. The unexpected gap is your seemingly flawless CV, your drunken selfie, and your timeless profile, the porn movie found on your work computer. You cannot avoid us because we are you. We are the targets. Oh ho, that's quite an ego we've got there, haven't we? Decided to quit the band, but no official statement has been giving a wholehearted thumbs down for the crap. Favorite band, blah blah blah. Horrible. Can't do metal. Here's my headaches. I see you. Knock knock, Harrison. It seems I caught you pants down on the little page of yours. Confused? Why, that's fine. You don't know me and I like to keep it that way, but I know a lot about you, media punk. If you knew what I know, what you know about what the little group of yours did, you'd find it just as hard to ignore that those bombs might just carry your name tag. Get what I'm talking about, right? So, the righteous hacker initiate will expose all information I got on you. Might interest the cops, won't it? Oh great, now there is a hacker involved in all of this because the situation wasn't bad enough as it is. I wonder what this is about. I have no love for the Gov, but I will do what I must. So give me one good reason why not to do, and I might consider it. Hello, Mr. O'Daniel. Thank you for shopping at Simmons Flowers. We hereby order number of holding lovely with the tag Angela. Total has already been struck from your bank account. yet another woman in his life. Lily can be picked up at Fun City. Hey, why is this? This is the most pathetic blackmailing attempt I've ever received. Good reason not to go to the cops. I'll give you 3. You hacked my site, i.e. my web server. Last time I checked, this is highly illegal. Sometime about glass houses and stones. I don't get what you want. To have found out about me. True, our post didn't always go as planned, but since you claim to know so much about me, you should know that this was hardly my fault. All what I wanted is all in my blog. Not a word about fucking bombing people, only grabbing attention, but bet you never even found that, huh? Where are your mad skills, hacker boy? I'll throw you a breadcrumb so you don't feel too miserable. My Nick. I'm the wrong person to mess around with. Leave my page alone, roll it back, and then don't dare touch it again. I will get you. Promise, H. Saw again this morning that 2 people had been killed. I felt devastated because I felt responsible. I have spent 5 years of my life at the university. I even organized a peaceful protest at the stolen campus. It has been the center of my life for a while. And to see the terrorists pervert this place for the foul reason strikes my heart. I feel truly, truly sorry for anyone concerned. Values hydrogen, or it might be material intended to wash away Freedom Memorial. Life Trust Health Insurance. A guy at his age planning on doing something dangerous, perhaps? Must be a payment for writing the opinion column then. It's a lot of money for an opinion column. Security warning, unauthorized access to the account. Mr. O'Daniel, your FTBN online account is just used from an unrecognized device. Alright guys, I'm ending it here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching my stream if you did. This has been Gingerbread, signing out.